Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We are coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the PortTech Expo 2012 here at the Port of Los Angeles. I am with Dr. Bob Hammer, PhD, from Pareto Point Industries, a private company. Well, Doc, tell me about Pareto. Welcome to SNN Live.
Thanks for having me, Shelley. And Pareto Point Industries basically has a parallel flow oil bypass filtration system. What this means is it's a system for any vehicle, equipment, or machinery that cleans oil down to 2 microns. The reason we need to do this is because full flow filtration systems are not capable of cleaning down to the level of protection necessary for vehicles.
Give me an example of, you're at the Port of Los Angeles. You must have a couple of customers around here. So why don't you tell me about how you service those clients?
Okay, let's start with the Port of LA. They have a Crown Victoria, for example, that they use for their patrol. What we do is we have the vehicle, we have our system installed on the vehicle. What's going on is as that vehicle is driving along, a little bit of oil, about 10%, is diverted from the full flow filter through the bypass and cleaned down to a level of 2 microns. What that does very clearly is that it lets the engine run cleaner, which means that you're getting better mileage, you're getting better lower emissions, and you're also extending the life of the engine.
So based on what you're talking about, the savings and the cost of putting this additional apparatus on the car, what is the gain for the port?
Okay, in this case, they're looking at about a 7-month payback. They keep the vehicles for quite a long period of time, and then that's free money to them. In terms of, again, savings on oil changes, they don't have to do so many, savings on fuel, and of course emission reductions, and this is an area here that really needs that.
I know, that's the talk of the conference is all about green tech. So you're a green tech product.
Yes, we are.
So where do you go from the port? What are you looking at? The police departments and
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, basically our model fits any type of vehicle that is a light or medium duty vehicle. So we're talking about light trucks, gardeners, electricians, contractors, taxi cabs, limos.
So this is a retrofit, not an OEM, correct?
That's correct. It is a retrofit. It's an aftermarket product.
So do you sell direct to the market or do you go through distribution?
We do both. The most of my sales right now are direct. We do have some distributors. We've actually tested and validated the model through the racing industry, and that happened last year. So we're fairly new into this, and we are building some of the channels right now. But most of it is direct.
Why the racing industry? Did it make the cars go faster?
No, because they have the most brutal environment, and we really wanted to prove this out in terms of the hardest engine work we could. We also had it tested up in the Yukon in the winter and in the Baja races down in Mexico in the summer.
So what's your background?
My background, well, my PhD is in systems. I'm not an engineer. My business partner actually invented the product. I'm working with him to verify it, validate it, and do all the things that we need to do to get it to market.
And what is your website?
www.paretopoint.com.
Is his name Pareto?
His name is Reynosa.
So where'd Pareto come from?
Pareto is an economist from Italy in the late 1800s, and he invented the 80-20 rule that says basically if you're going to do something right, you can do it right to a certain point. After that, it becomes crazy expensive.
You're a PhD. I forgot that. Ladies and gentlemen,
I try not to push that too much.
Right, so you outsmarted me. Anyway, this is Bob Hammer. He's a PhD from Pareto Point Industries. We're at the PortTech Expo 2012 at the Port of Los Angeles. I'm Shelley Kraft, and welcome to SNN Live. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Shelley.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome.